If you were at the Oscars, you might forget you're in America. So many famous actors in Hollywood not only gave stellar performances, but pulled off impressively realistic accents.
He has that northern English accent. He's like Jon Snow.
From Australia to the UK, these actors have the skills to fool audiences into believing they are from the US. Let's have a look and see whose accents were so convincing we had no idea they weren't American.
You want to come up for some tea or something?
The 24-year-old actress took Hollywood by storm in 2019 with critically acclaimed performances in Midsommar and Little Women. While she seemed to appear from nowhere, the fact is she was busy working in England. Pugh was born in Oxford, but has an American accent so convincing, we wouldn't know it.
Everybody always says, oh, you must be really clever. And I'm like, nope.
She said she'd been working on her American accent for a long time. The first accent she did was when she was in school, and that is actually what gave her the idea to pursue acting. She may be only 16, but both her acting and accent skills are beyond her years. The Spanish-born actress that portrays Eleven on Stranger Things was raised in Dorset, England from the time she was a toddler, giving her a naturally British accent.
And I called them Becca and David.
She credits her brilliant American accent to watching the TV show Hannah Montana when she was a kid. In the words of the teen pop star, she's got the best of both worlds. Bale has impressed audiences with his slick and precise roles, from Patrick Bateman in American Psycho, to Bruce Wayne in the Dark Knight trilogy, to Dick Cheney in Vice. The long list of successful American roles is part of the reason people were so shocked to learn that Bale is actually Welsh.
Look at all of us, what a bunch of lucky buggers we are, right?
Bale's co-star on American Psycho, Guinevere Turner, said he never spoke in his Welsh accent and he didn't socialize with anyone while filming, suggesting that helped him keep his American accent on screen. Sheehan blew us away with his wild performance as Klaus in Umbrella Academy. While this is the first time we noticed him on the American screen, he's been performing for far longer, most notably as Nathan Young in the British TV show MISFITS.
You should see the looks on your faces. Classic!
His accent in MISFITS wasn't British though, it was his natural accent, Irish. Originally from Portlaoise, Ireland, the actor doesn't often do an American accent, which is a surprise considering how convincing he is in Umbrella Academy. Tom Holland is probably best known for his portrayal of Spider-Man, and much like his character, he also has a bit of a secret. Did you know Holland is actually English? Born in Surrey, the actor began performing at a young age, and even made his debut on the West End in London. The cast of Spider-Man: Homecoming got a taste of his natural British accent while filming, as he did slip into it without noticing. Some scenes even had to be recut to fix the accent slips. Holland credits his on-point accent to obsessive practice and studying people he knew who were American.
First step is getting the accent right. If you don't get the accent right, then you may as well not do it.
Robbie has had stellar performances in major Hollywood hits, including The Wolf of Wall Street, Bombshell, and Birds of Prey. Considering the success she's had in America, it may come as a surprise to know that she's actually from Dalby, Australia. Funnily enough, the actress had a dialect coach for an Australian soap opera, Neighbours.
My Australian accent was too strong even for Neighbours.
Pretty shocking considering we wouldn't have known she was Australian based on her portrayals in American films. Liam Hemsworth definitely made his mark in Hollywood with great films like The Last Song, Isn't It Romantic, and The Hunger Games. The actor is even more talented and hardworking than people may realize, since the American accent he's so often done isn't natural.
Natalie, you look beautiful.
Hemsworth is originally from Melbourne, Australia, and has said that he works on his accent often with a coach, and learned a lot watching American television. Saoirse Ronan has quickly been climbing the ranks in America. While the actress was born in the Bronx, she was born to Irish parents and moved to Ireland when she was 3 to live in County Carlow. Ronan has dazzled on screen with her American accent in Lady Bird and Little Women, and brought her natural Irish accent to the film Brooklyn. The actress learned the American accent watching Seinfeld on TV, and used to speak in accents with her father for fun.
Whenever my dad and I would just be messing around, we'd always do accents. That was kind of the automatic thing for us to do.
She has also given credit to the amazing dialect coaches that have helped her nail that American accent. The 13 Reasons Why star blew us away, not only by her performance, but her deceivingly American accent. The actress who played Hannah Baker in the Netflix series is a Kiwi. Did you know she's originally from Perth, Australia? Langford said she learned the accent from watching films. The actress also credits her skilled accent work to her musicality and said it's helped her nail the nuances.
I'm a little bit musical, so if I listen to something, so like I had to do a Scottish accent.
James McAvoy impressed us in films like It, Chapter 2, X-Men First Class, and especially in Split, a film where he played 23 different parts varying in age and gender. Not only was it an impressive feat for any actor, but McAvoy had the added obstacle of accent work, since he is originally from Glasgow, Scotland.
How Scottish are you, I guess is what I'm asking.
I'm the real deal. I'm the full square sausage.
He said in an interview that different postures for different characters helped him to get the voices right and bring the personalities to life. Who knew? The actress who impressed us with her acting chops in Knives Out, Hereditary, and Unbelievable is originally from Blacktown, Australia. It's hard to believe since her American accent is so strong.
Really do not like working with dialect coaches because it makes me so self-conscious about what I'm doing.
We know him as Billy from Stranger Things and Jason in Power Rangers. But what we aren't so familiar with is his role in real life, an Australian in America. The Perth-born actor says he works on the accent a lot. But even with all the practice, his accent did slip in season 3 of Stranger Things.
But you gotta say ripper, so you almost replace that ER with an A.
Superman is an American hero. While Henry Cavill played the hero, he isn't actually American at all. Cavill hails from Jersey in the British Isles and admits that he had quite a bit of trouble mastering his American dialect. The Witcher actor says it's just something you get used to and need to exercise the muscles in your mouth and throat.
If I were to stay in an American accent all day, it ends up getting quite tiring because it's not my natural accent.
The boy who stole our hearts in The Last Summer and The Hate You Give has been living in Riverdale for the past few years, portraying the beloved redhead Archie. When he's not busy trying to choose between Betty and Veronica, it turns out you may find him in New Zealand, his home country. Born and raised in Auckland, Appa was on Australian screens before he rose to fame in America. According to the actor, he didn't work on his accent for Riverdale with other people. It was just something he was able to do. While his American accent is strong, Appa has admitted that he struggles with British accents. Fun fact, the actor has said,
The hardest one for me is saying girlfriend.
"We wonder how Betty and Veronica feel about that one." Last, but certainly not least, we have the beloved Peter Dinklage. Dinklage is the only actor on our list who is actually from America. The New Jersey-born actor has had an incredible career on screen, but some of his most notable roles have been in British productions. Some of his career highlights were definitely Game of Thrones and The Chronicles of Narnia. Though these major roles were performed with a British accent, Dinklage has plenty of credits with his natural American accent as well. Though most of the time his accent is on point, he did have a few accent flubs while doing Game of Thrones.
I don't want to hear it. Help me save this city.
Not sure where that Irish came from, but he's so good, we can look past it. These actors were not only amazing performers, but had the added work of accents and certainly succeeded. Were you surprised to find out any of these actors actually had a different accent than you'd thought? Did you ever notice that many of the stars in American productions are actually from elsewhere? Which actor's accent is the most convincing? Let us know what you think in the comments section. Don't forget to click those like and subscribe buttons to keep up with all our content.